Cancelled.
Schweezy.
Okay, here we go. From CBS News, Kanye West booted out of the Skechers headquarters in California.
That's rough, buddy.
The rapper, formerly known as Kanye West, was escorted out of the California-based headquarters of athletic shoemaker Skechers after he showed up unannounced Wednesday, a day after Adidas ended its partnership with the artist following his anti-Semitic remarks. The Grammy winner was legally changed his name to Ye, arrived unannounced and without invitation at Skechers corporate headquarters in Manhattan Beach, southwest of Los Angeles, the company said. Considering Ye was engaged in unauthorized filming, two Skechers executives escorted him and his party from the building after a brief conversation. According to a company settlement, Skechers is not considering and has no intention of working with West, the company said. We condemn his recent divisive remarks and do not tolerate anti-Semitism and any other forms of hate speech. For weeks, Ye has made anti-Semitic comments in interviews and social media, including a Twitter post earlier this month saying he would soon go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, an apparent reference to the U.S. Defense Readiness Condition Scale known as DEFCON. His post led to his suspension from both Twitter and Instagram. He apologized for the tweet on Monday. On Tuesday, sportswear manufacturer Adidas announced that it was ending a partnership with Ye that helped make him a billionaire, saying it doesn't tolerate anti-Semitism and hate speech. So, yeah. First of all, I apparently have to say this for the record. I do not agree with what Kanye is saying. I think there's Jewy parts of my history, in my lineage. So I don't really think that's cool. I don't think he should be hating Jews. And then he's just like, the Jews are causing my problem and stuff like that. So I think that there could be some history behind it, because I think last time he was getting ready to release an album, like he went on the whole Trump shit, you know, he bought the MAGA hat he bought that MAGA hat so he could, you know, it'd help him release an album and shit like that. Here's the question I have. Do you think that Kanye, like, MAGA hat, the MAGA hat he has, talks to him like the Green Goblin mask talked to Willem Dafoe's Harry Osborn in the first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire? Because I think that hat is totally talking to Kanye like that. He's like, you must hate the Jews. But I don't want to hate the Jews. You must hate the Jews. And so maybe Kanye's a real life Green Goblin or something like that. I think that I really feel like that's the only answer we have in this situation, is that that's what's going on with Kanye's MAGA hat. But also, though, yeah, going on here about trying to start controversy, I think it really started in 2010 when, you know, the infamous is like, Taylor, I'm going to let you finish, but Beyonce should have won the award, you know. And, you know, how Taylor felt, you know, betrayed. But I think there was more going on with Beyonce in the background. Like, Beyonce was pretty upset about it and everything. And I think Kanye just wanted to stand up for her. Because at the time, I think Beyonce, Jay-Z, they were all tight before Kanye went down. And then after that, Kanye really went, because he became like the bad guy and stuff like that. Then he created My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Fantastic album. I used to think 808s and Heartbreaks was my favorite Kanye album, but I gotta admit that My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy probably one of Kanye's best work. And so I think going with my mindset, thinking that's what works for Kanye. So now he's just trying to create controversy, then release an album because it gets people talking about him. And all press is technically good press, especially when you're trying to make music. That's what I think is going on here with this whole hating Jews thing. Does he really hate Jews? I don't know. I'm not going to talk to him. So now we get into him coming into the Skechers headquarters. So Adidas drops him, and I remember him making remarks. I was powerful. I can say make anti-Semitic speech, and Adidas still won't drop me. And then Adidas dropped him. So like that, because there's like, no one wants to be involved with this. Like, even if, like, I bet you if, like, there's just some fucking Nazi working in Adidas, you know, let's just like, you know, the CEO of Adidas, he actually does really hate Jews. He or she, I don't know who it is, them would know better than to agree with me, like, you know, let's throw a bunch of, you know, anti-Semitic ads here, because if we do that, then that'll help our business. They know to not get involved in that shit. Why do you think every company has a fucking pride Like, they have Pride commercials. Be like, Happy Pride Month, everyone. Let's go buy some Adidas. H&R Block. We support the gays. Sign up and help us. We'll help you with your taxes. You know, like, they're going to do what's popular. They're going to do what's best for it. And then, you know, they're like, well, at the end of June, if people don't like gays, they don't have to hear about it anymore, you know? And so I think it's just too much controversy after that. Like, Adidas supporting this is just not good for their brand, even if they're like, they could be super Republican or whatever. They know that it's not a good idea to be involved in this. And so that's probably why they did. But also, Skechers are like the goofy shoes, you know, like no one, there's like the Skechers shape ups. You can just find that, you know, there's that one guy who wears them. Typically a teacher or a former teacher you've had. That's the idea. I love the idea of just like Yeezy shape ups. Great. And I've always wanted a porno where there were nothing but Skechers shape ups. That'd be my ideal. That's my fetish. If anyone knows, like, everyone has a specific fetish. Mine is porn, but they only wear Skechers shape ups. That's the only thing I'm into. And that's the only thing that I will be jerking off to in these next coming years. So that's cool. And the fact that Skechers, like, I think, don't you feel like Crocs have kind of overstepped Skechers? Because Crocs are cool again, but Skechers are still like the fucking dad shoes, the shape ups. You know, it's just those shoes. So, yeah. So what do we have to say about Kanye? Don't be anti-Semitic. And unfortunately, there will be no Yeezy shape-ups. That's unfortunate.
That's rough, buddy.
Hey there, you just checked out a highlight from Cancel Schweezy. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you learned something and that you are now a smarter individual. Just so you know, we have full episodes and other many highlights available now. Click here for the next best thing that you can go check out as well. And make sure you press that subscribe button and press that notification bell. That way you get updated anytime we make a new post or anytime that we make a new highlight or full episode. So thank you, honk if you love butt drugs, and stay awesome.